In this video, we will quickly go over how to import models and scenes from Blender into iClone by using 3DXchange4. To begin, open an already made scene in Blender. You may edit the character and animate as you like. We do recommend that you make sure your character is properly rigged before you export it into iClone. Once you are ready, go to the File tab and choose to export as an FBX file. Later, set the export option to Scene Objects in order to export the entire character and not just the selected bone. You also need to make sure that the rotation corrections are all unchecked in order to fit in iClone Z-Up World axis. Then, set the scale to enlarge or shrink the character. If your character has animation and you want to export it, then turn on the Enable Animation function. After, just click on Export and export your file as an FBX. Afterwards, launch 3DXchange4 and open the exported FBX file. Leave the default import settings and click OK. Then, press Convert to Character to convert into an iClone format. Immediately, a pop-up box will appear. Here you can select the bones and adjust the bounding size if you choose. For a bone bounding size, select a bone, then adjust the bounding size box for each one. The bone bounding boxes are shown for bone picking purposes, for when you want to edit motion in iClone 4. Please take note that bounding box changes will only be affected in iClone 4.2. For bone axis, most cases already have an X-axis. Unless you are sure that the bone axis is either Y or Z, then just keep the default setting. After, click on the Export tab on the upper left and choose a file name for your character. Confirm with OK and then launch iClone 4 to bring in your new character. If you exported your character into the default folder, then you may find it in the iClone Content Manager under Custom Avatar. Later, open your timeline and set a time frame to start animating. Then switch to Edit Motion Pose to animate your character. Here, you can again view your character's bones to better control each animation. Remember that there are two ways of doing animation in iClone: FK animation and IK animation. FK animation is done by rotating the parent bone, and IK animation is done by moving the child bone. Here, I decided to set an additional illusion by setting a timed material change to the eye.